Hello, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can print from Keynote on your iPad. And why would you want to do this? Well, with all of the iDesign Keynote shapes that you have and all the designing that you're doing in Keynote and customizing all these stickers and sticky notes, you might want to print them out and put them in your paper planner or your paper Bible. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that on your iPad. Welcome everyone. For those of you that are new here, my name is Sandy Cruz, and I create products and videos, all things I. That's anything that you used to do on paper that you can now do on your iPad or your tablet. If that sounds fascinating to you, be sure and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I have new stuff to share with you. Okay, so what you're looking at on my screen on the right is one of the iDesign shapes that's called List It. And there are two lists, and there are two list shapes that come with this file. One that doesn't have the cutout and one that does have the spiral cutout. So if you're using the iPlanner, this is customized to the iPlanner, and you can go ahead and fill, you tap and fill the iDesign shapes, and then you can go ahead and bring it over to your iPlanner, and this will be inserted right over the signature spiral that is in all the iPlanners. If you are using a different planner, or if you don't want it to be a spiral cutout, you can go ahead and use this template, or if you're going to print it out, you'll want to use this template. Okay, so what you're looking at on the left, these are both Keynote windows that are open currently, and I've got two of them open side by side because I'm going to use one of these from my template. I don't want to design on my original, and I'm going to bring it over here to another template that I've made, and I've made this template 4.5 by 7. That's what this square is right here, and that's a special size for me because it is the size of my compact Bible, my paper Bible. And so anything I make for my paper Bible, any of my creative journaling that I do that I want to print out and tip into my paper Bible, I'll do it on this template, and I'll be sure to stay within this bounding box so I know that it'll fit in my compact Bible perfectly. And anything else that I want to print out for my paper Bible, such as this bookmark or this list note. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is selected, and it's made up of layers. You've got this note part, that's the layers, and then the shape that's behind it. So that's 2 layers. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tap somewhere outside of my design. And now I'm going to tell Keynote that I want to select objects. And I'll just go ahead and take my pencil and I'm going to just select that sticky note on the left. And as you can see, my template is also selected, but it's locked, so that won't get copied with it. So now I am done. So I'll hit done. And now I have the option to copy it, and I'll go ahead and hit copy, and then I can close that up. I'll come over to my template and I'll paste. So now you can see it's bigger than this template that I've created for myself. So I'm going to just go ahead and hit one of these blue handles, and I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller than the page. That way when I put it in my Bible, I can let that tab stick out a little bit. I want to customize the color, so I'm going to go ahead and double tap on this outside shape because this is made up of 2 different layers. So I don't want to fill this layer. I want this layer to stay as is with the lines on it. So I'm going to go ahead and double tap this outside layer. That way that's the only one that's active. All right, so now I can go ahead and tap the paintbrush, and I'm going to hit replace. You want to make sure that image is selected so that you have this option to replace. And I'm going to go to my camera roll because most of my patterns are in my camera roll. So I'll go ahead and tap on photos and videos, and now I'm going to go to my albums, and I'm going to go to I Love Fall most of all since it's fall now. And I'm going to choose one of these patterns. I'll go ahead and I'll choose the sunflower. And I'm going to double tap on that because I want to reposition it. So now I'm going to just kind of drag that over a little bit. And that way I can see some of the sunflower on all of the design. Okay, that looks good. And I'll hit done. And now I am ready to print this. But before I print it, I don't want to print this bounding box. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate, and I'm going to hit that bounding box, and I am going to unlock it and delete it. So now I'm ready to print. And since this drawing space was made an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and that bounding box was 4.5 by 7, this is going to come out to be the perfect size to fit inside my compact Bible. And I'll go ahead and put a link to the template in the description so that you can download it and use it for your printing projects. And I just want to add that if your Bible is a different size, if the pages inside of your Bible is a different size, you can go ahead and make a bounding box that size and delete the bounding box that I made that's 4.5 by 7. The important part is having this 8.5 by 11 page so that you can resize everything. So you can make a whole sheet of stickers here on this page and go ahead and print them out and cut them out and use them in your paper planner. If you think you might do that, keep watching because I'm going to show you now how to print this. Tap the share button, and then I'm going to hit, here's my option to print. Let me go ahead and point right there. And I'll hit my printer, and then I'll hit next. And as you can see, something new that Keynote has done an update, and it's going to print both pages because both pages have a check mark on it. And I only want to print this second page. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the check from there. And then I'll go ahead and check my settings. I just want one copy. And it looks like everything looks good. This is my printer. And I'm going to go ahead and I am going to hit print. And here it is, just came out of my printer, and it's ready for me to cut out and take notes on and use it as a bookmark inside my Bible. And one last thing I'll mention, if you have a cutting machine such as a Cricut or a Silhouette, you can go ahead and just save the file from Keynote as a PNG. And I have showed you how to do that in other videos. I'll link one of them below. And once you save the PNG, you can just get that PNG inside your Cricut or your Silhouette, whatever cutting machine you have, and you can go ahead and size it, print it, and cut it from there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure and give it a thumbs up so that YouTube will send other people to my channel so that they can enjoy this video as well. And until the next time, everyone, have an outstanding day. Bye.